I don't know who this Kid L guy is. Apparently he's from Detroit, but thankfully he isn't in Arizona, because I would have made some few calls like, hey, who's this podcaster that's stirring up beef in this city? And when one of our artists dies, this is the person that'll be making headlines and will be profiting off of it. Like, who is that guy? Let me know what's going on. Because your actions as a content creator, as a journalist in this video is despicable, and you should be checked about it. Not physically. I don't incite violence. I'm saying someone should have a conversation with you and to see what your intention was. Because you've tried it multiple different ways, and we're going to get into it. You guys will see. You tried it multiple different ways to stir this beef up after this young black man said, hey, we did whatever happened. I no longer have an active beef with this guy, and let's just leave it at that. You tried and tried multiple times in multiple different ways to rehash this situation, right? For your own vanity, for your own platform. But when one of these artists dies, where are you? You're a buster for that, and you should be checked for that. That's not cool, because if something happens between these niggas off this clip here, who's held accountable for views?
Subject of, obviously, you and Skilla Baby had an incident in Detroit a while ago in which whatever actions took place. But when you're dealing with the person who becomes a megastar after that incident, he was on the verge of becoming a megastar anyway, but he becomes a megastar after that. A lot of camps might start disassociating somebody who had to do with anything that had to do with his.
Cool. Who did that?
What do you mean?
Ain't no nigga like ain't no nigga that fuck with me did that. I ain't never feel like a nigga stop fucking with me because they fuck with Skilly. Feel me? Like, that's a cool nigga. I ain't got nothing against Skilla. I tell every nigga the same shit. That's,
the first
that
time
I fuck with. I ain't got no problem.
One, Skilla, cool nigga. I don't got a problem. That's one right there. Keep that in mind. Once.
Wow. You feel me? We ain't got no problem. We ain't got no beef. You feel me? That shit ain't nothing. That's whatever happened. That shit happened, man. It ain't no. I don't wake up saying, "Oh, I'm finna go catch dog." Hell no, that's not my. Feel me? I ain't got no smoke with that nigga, bro. Everything you see on the internet don't be true too. Just like we was talking about the internet earlier. Everything you see on the internet don't be true. Dog ain't my op. Like, feel me? It might have been shit that went on, but that's not my op. I don't got that in my heart. That's my op. Feel me? I don't give a fuck about nothing that went on. I don't wake up think about none of that shit. You feel me?
Well, when you talk about when that timing takes place, obviously, we'll just go to that time. Obviously, a clip from the Hip Hop Lab gets released. There's live footage of you guys having some type of dispute between each other, and there's other people in the studio at the same time that are also considered major celebrities right now that are also involved in that studio. And, you know, after a video gets posted where they claim Gmo Stacks and Skilla Baby have an altercation, Skilla Baby goes to the hospital, and then, you know, there's footage of him saying he's good, he's all right, everything's okay with him, he's fine now. And then everybody's kind of pointing a finger at, like, well, who caused him to go to for the situation to happen? And the videos associate you with that. The videos that are posted on the internet associate you with that stuff. So when I'm saying segregated or blackballed, so many different camps that are watching Skilla Baby flourish and become a mainstream celebrity might go, well, whose side do we take on this, and can we not work with Gmo because of this incident now?
That don't go on.
That doesn't happen.
Like, everything.
The second time, listen.
Like, shit that you think, certain shit that you like that be on the nigga head or might think that's going on is not going on.
Okay.
Like, that type of shit ain't going on. You feel me? On my end. Feel me? On my side, it ain't, that type of shit ain't going on for me. I don't feel like a nigga blackballing me or nothing. Like, feel me? I always hold myself back. It's me versus me. I'm not in competition with nobody. You feel me?
When that media gets released, how do you respond to people accusing you or being a part of whatever situation that's trying to be portrayed through YouTube and everything like that, and through captions and everything like that?
Like what?
Like when people are saying that you and Skilla Baby have an altercation, how did you and your team kind of handle moving forward with that to maintain?
Shit, we kept dropping. We dropped music, kept going, turned this shit up some more.
For sure. And people, how inaccurate are most of the descriptions of your guys' so quote unquote beef or problems with each other?
All that shit kept.
So when they're talking about the stadium, you guys were at the stadium together in Detroit, and it shows that you guys run up on Skilla Baby and all that. Is that wasn't even your camp, that was falsified and everything like that? Or like, where are these YouTube captionings and titlings and people witnessing that stuff coming from? Well,
to the point where this man had to laugh, bro. And this is the problem with letting people that's not in the culture be in the culture. Kid L, and I'm Muslim, bro. I rock with the Arabs. I don't even know if he's Arab. He don't look Arab to me. Detroit full of Arabs. Feel me? I lived in Hamtramck, Michigan. I know. But this is the problem. When the Adams of the world, the bootleg Kevs of the world, when they get into this space and they do this weird ass stuff, that want to egg on this beef, and then when something happens, they go up to the hills.
I'm asking, like, where does it come from?
I don't know, man. That shit be for Instagram, clickbait, like you said.
That's the fifth time. The fifth time this young man had said, look, bro, there's no situation like that. Matter of fact, go stream GMO Stacks music just for this. Just the fact that he didn't take on the stereotypical black man angry beef. Let's shoot it up. The fact that he's like, look, bro, whatever happened. He's a mainstream star. Yes, I was young. Like, I love this, man. Shout out to him. Hopefully, if y'all watch this, go stream his shit. Obviously, Skill is mainstream, so, You know what I mean? Go stream Skillet
Right.
too.
So, what's your end goal as far as that?
And tell, if y'all go to this video, comment on this Kid L, say MJTV sent me and he sent me to check you because it's weird. Don't do our artists like this. I'm not even from Detroit, but you can't, nigga. That's a black man. That's ours. You can't sit there and antagonize that. And then when one of them die, you go up to the hills. That's us at the funerals. That's our aunties and uncles. That's not, you know what I mean? So when Adam 22 talk crazy to FBG Duck Mama, that's not his auntie. That's not, so he don't, you know what I mean? So this type of stuff, I can't get with it.
You guys were at the stadium together in Detroit, and it shows that you guys run up on Skilla Baby and all that. Is that wasn't even your camp? That was falsified and everything like that, or like where are these YouTube captionings and titlings and people witnessing that stuff coming from? Like, well, that's what I'm asking. Like,
What we chopping it about? What we talking about?
well, because when you were talking about it, we can consider.
I don't smoke that nigga, bro.
Have you guys been able to see? Have you guys seen each other recently? Have you guys talked recently?
No, we don't got no kicking for each other. Like, you feel me? What we chopping it about? What we talking about?
Well, because when you were talking about it, we can consider Skilla a mainstream rapper now, right? He's at that point where he's dealing with mainstream artists and he's at that level, and you're an emerging mainstream artist. Like, you're
journalist, as a content creator, as a you did an F. You should go back to the board and really figure out how to interview. Like, go watch some film or something. This is F. Horrible. You probably watching this back right now. Like, damn, I did bad. People in the culture could see through this. Ain't no rapper gonna want to sit with you if this is the type of shit you into. You want to spark some more beef up for your weak ass channel? And I ain't no disrespect, bro. I don't mean it like that. Shout out to you. I'm not trying to get into it with no fellow content creator. But I just want you to understand, bro, the type of shit you're doing will lead to one of our deaths.
teeter-tottering with the point of becoming mainstream, right? And you guys are both representatives of Detroit, right, at the end of the day?
Man, if we on the same show, it won't be no problems.
Well, all I'm saying is if you guys...
We on the same show. Y'all heard what this young man said? If we on the same show, it won't be no problems. And this dusty old dude keep trying to make it a problem.
Conflict and some type of affiliation to that sort.
Why? Because he ain't from this culture.
When you're saying, well, we don't kick it, we don't need to talk, it's kind of important for the city to have an understanding of why these two merging stars seem to be feuding in Detroit together. That's why it's important for Detroit to have an understanding.
If he was to hit me and say he want a conversation, we could have one. Like, it ain't no smoke. No. I don't got no smoke with Skilla. He ain't did nothing to my niggas. He ain't did nothing to me. You feel me? Like,
yeah. And when you say he has no problems towards you, how do you know that he has no problems towards you?
Because I know what I know.
Okay.
No, I know what I know. I ain't think about what you doing or worried about your life or got their own, story about you. You feel me? You ain't nobody if you ain't one of them niggas.
Yeah. Because this music has to sell itself, or else what are we even talking about, right?
Yeah, for sure. The music gonna sell itself. But my personal life, I do want to change it around, like, feel me, for the better, like, feel me? Like, just not for them to care for me, feel me? I want to be more in the city activities, all that, you feel me? Like, I don't want to be labeled no savage, because at the end of the day, I'm a businessman.
Yeah, and it would suck to be like kind of a dark figure, right?
Yeah, like
That's
a villain.
What you tried to paint him as. But shout out GMO Stacks, man. I'm gonna be having my little sound machine coming up soon for the applause and all that stuff. But real shit, you handled yourself well, man. I'm so used to seeing young artists, man, fall for the bait. Don't fall for the bait. Don't fall for the bait, bro. Got a long future ahead of you. God bless me, and He's continuously blessing me and me that have been behind me. But yeah, man. No, kiddo, hit the drawing board. I ain't like this. Please don't allow any of this to come across my table again, please, man. Shout out to the D, man. Shout out my boy Talon. Shout out my boy Ralph, nigga. Ralphito. Who else I know from the D? It's mostly Muslims and stuff, because like I said, I lived in Hamtramck, so. But yeah, shout out my boy Ralph, man. Ralphito, nigga. 100 pounds of cooks before you niggas even knew what cooks was.